Another example.
Let me be
Kobe
great,
Bryant,
baby.
LeBron James. I asked a question to my middle schoolers the other day. I said, yo, the question is the difference between you guys is about who you care about the most. I asked them, I said, no, we always start in the beginning. We start a process. We start from the beginning, that's the first quarter. So first quarter, we try hard. We might fail. But at the end of the day, I use the whole basketball court. The reason why I call the boy use the whole basketball court, and I'll be honest to you, is because the distance that you gotta go, you gotta keep working every single day. You gotta keep grinding every single day. Regardless, it's not about you. See, I think with reality, when I talk about it, I tell my 8th graders, I say, listen to me, it's not about you. They said, well, Coach Boy, what you mean by that? I say, it's not about you being successful. It's about how your parents being successful. It's not about what teacher I just got my grades back. I said, okay, how you did? I got 4 C's and 1 D. I was like, you bringing that to me? It was like my parents, bro, I did good. I did good. I said, let me ask you a question. Have you seen Michael Jordan yet? It was like, no. I said, you got some J's on your feet. Well, I said, who bought them Jordans? Can I ask? It was like, well, of course my parents. I said, I seen Michael Jordan pay $200 for some shoes. I seen you walk around. Right now I can count the name of Michael Jordan's in this room right now. It's probably majority of the time, we probably got 80% of y'all probably know about MJ. Probably heard about MJ. I asked the young lady, I said, so you mean to tell me he did it 1 quarter? He come back, he had 3 B's, 2 A's. I said, now all you got to do is change your attitude. I said, why? He told me why. I said, because you care more about your brother, your grandfather, or whoever may take care of you. Start thinking about when you in here. I see that when I came to the sign, it said kings and queens. That you don't like? They not right now. They looking saying, yo, if you don't get it, I'm gonna make sure you come back and see me again. Cause they ain't going nowhere. I promise you. Or some of them ones that you know you got some bad behavior and you keep telling your parents. Cause I know I was the same. You keep telling your children. I tell my kids, I got 3. I want to be successful like I asked you. Some of you asked, some of you looked again, and I love it. Some of you looked again, and some of you said, you got 3rd quarter just started with last week, I believe, Mr. Rodney. If you're an 8th grader, I ain't gonna lie to you, like I told my 8th grader, it's no tomorrow, y'all. 7th grade, yeah, you got another year, but you really, if you don't correct it now, you will always be labeled. The principal or the assistant principal will always see you in the hallway and say, that's that dude right there. But when you change that, be like, man, high five, to maybe not pushing you to where you need to go. To remind you, say, you know what? Mom, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing so much today. Grandma, if it wasn't for you to take us in, I've been there. Like, I've been there. I seen, Grandma, if you didn't take us in, we wouldn't be staying nowhere. It's to repay them. So my question is to you, what investment are you giving back to your family?
Let me be great, baby.
You got the 3rd quarter and say, you know what? I had D's. I had C's. Let me tell you something. When you bring home, I mean, be realistic. When you bring home them A's and them B's, Mom say, hey, we gonna get them J's today. Yeah! Why? Because you just lived a life for them. Like I said, that parent, she just telling them the truth. So she didn't tell her kids about the stress. Listen to me, y'all. I went to a college, like I was just telling Mr. Rodney. I just went to PG Community College. It was about 300 some people. Listen to me, they had a person. I was so shocked, y'all. They were 63 years old, man. I was still 63. That lady said, you know, man, you're the first person coming here and speak the truth. I just speak, I don't just speak the middle school, y'all. The college students, I speak to adults. It's not y'all. But you got the quarter on the palm of your hand and say, you know what, I can change. I can actually, you messed up, quick, get over it. It's done. What are you gonna do today What you gonna do? Are you gonna put your mother or your father in front of your picture and say, you know what, I'm working because of them? And my mom, 18 had it. 18. My mom never graduated with a degree. That's why I told you I've been there, I've done